Hey everyone, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing fantastic. So, we are finally getting to message number 7 and 8 from our spirit guide. So, I had asked in the beginning of the month to what messages they wanted us to have for April 2025, and they had 8 messages. So, we are decoding message 7 and 8 using oracle cards. Okay, so if you're wondering and you haven't watched the other ones, it's okay. I mean, you can go back. That's Lucy. Hi, Luce. You can go back and watch those if you want to. I will post the other 3 videos around here. At the end of this video, they'll pop up. Okay, so you can watch part 1, 2, or 3. This is part 4. But I will tell you what the messages are. You just won't get the decoding part of it. So far we have message number 1, and this is them spelling these things out for me on the pendulum, okay? So a pendulum map, in case you're new, welcome. Thanks for being here. A pendulum map looks like that, so I use a swinging pendulum and they can spell words out for me. And so this is what they spelled. So number 1, well, these are the first 4 messages. The cards underneath the decks, those are just decks that I'm using. So the first one was just stay calm. The second one is Jack is coming. Again, you'll have to go into those videos for details. Number 3, unrest will happen, which basically when we decoded that had more to do with our unrest inside of us, not necessarily collectively. Now that could be the case, but it could happen, but that's not what the cards told us. Then trust you're supported by God. They literally spelled these things out. Okay. Then the next 2, I gotta hide number 7 and 8. Might wake up. Okay. Leave it behind. So these are all energies and messages for this month. Then the next one, so the one we're going to talk about right now, is J-O-B. So they spelled out job coming, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is. So I said, what is it in relation to? They spelled out D-A. Okay. So surprisingly, I Googled this, and I'm like, I have no idea what job coming is. So I Googled this, and they did tell me that this is what they were saying. So the AI said, in relation to DA, District Attorney, JOB likely stands for just one more bad. It's a phrase used by a character in the TV series, The Mentalist. Okay, so apparently this phrase attributed to the fictional character, Patrick Jane, signifies the accumulation of bad or bad acts in relation to a case or investigation. So they said job coming, just one more bad. It's just one more bad job coming. Okay. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? So I like sometimes when they get, like, the other ones were not really things we had to totally decode. Although I was surprised by the unrest will happen, that it was, my bias said unrest in the streets, but that's not what the card said. So what I'm going to do, just like I do in this is not the right page, but like I do in my bullet journal, is I'm going to open the page to April energy. I'm calling it energy, but it's really just messages. I'm going to stop calling it energy. It's really just messages that they want us to be aware of, and then they give us guidance through the cards just so we can, learn and prepare and whatever. So like one of the things I got out of Leave It Behind, which was message number 6, is I then created, I think I showed this Coffee with Karen maybe, I created 2 pages, Leave It Behind, intentions. I thought, well, if they want us to leave it behind, then I might as well work on some intentions for that. And I already started, I'm going to do intentions with cards on this one. We're going to do it in the channel here. I'll do it recorded. But I started writing my own Leave It Behind intentions, depending on different cards that I was getting. So I already wrote the need to control, ego, the need for approval. Oh, these came out of the sacred shadows that we're working on in the spirit circle. So the need for control, the need for approval, the need for happiness, look for satisfaction. I kind of liked that. That just resonated with me. It came up in a reading the other day, like be satisfied. I love the idea of being satisfied. Like the word happy is kind of overused for me. So that's why I said, it doesn't need to be happy. Like you don't have to have happiness, look for satisfaction. That just works for me. I don't know. So, okay. So we have 2 card decks that once I do this, they spelled out their messages. I don't have my card decks with me, but I have a deck of all of my oracle decks, which is about 60 of them. Okay. I shuffle them and ask the guides what decks they want me to use. And then I confirm with the dowsing rods, okay, those are the decks they want me to use. And in fact, I did this. So I've already said the prayer. So I will say it again when we do the cards, but so I was like, well, JOB, I was like, okay, so let me just ask them. So you guys, with JOB coming, and then you said it relates to DA, like a DA. Did you mean for it to be related, like you knew I would find the connection to the meaning that started with The Mentalist, the show The Mentalist? Yes. Okay. So that's just, they're like, okay, I know she'll Google this, so they'll just make it, rather than, they could have spelled out one more, what was it? Now I can't even remember, JOB. One more bad, right? Just one more bad. Like they could have spelled that out, I suppose. Just one more bad. But maybe I wouldn't have seen the connection then of how the mentalist uses it. I don't know. Sometimes they just talk in code. What are you going to do? Okay, so my page looks like this so far. I had it open, then I closed it. All right. I've been recording so much today. I'm a little just go with me, please. I'm a little flighty, I think, tonight. My brain is fried. Okay. So, and yeah, I did show you April energy. Okay. So I'm going to have that open and I'm ready to write. So they picked 2 card decks for us tonight. This is a brand new one that I just got recently. Angelic Vibrations. And they're going to have us use Divine Beloved. Okay, so this was the first one that they picked. So I'm going to pull the deck cards out here. Okay, so sticky still. All right, this comes with a nice little booklet. I will list all the cards below because we've got 4 decks to use for the next message. So I'm hoping they only have us do one card from each deck, but okay, so, ooh, this deck is really nice. The cards are nice and flexible. I like that. And this is the back side of them, in case you want to see. Oh, they're shiny, though. It's pretty. Butterflies. Okay, Angelic Vibrations. All right, so I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides and guardians, as well as all of those of the purest and highest light. And ask Archangel Michael to please protect this channel and this community so it is also of the purest and highest light. Amen. Well, these are so pretty. I don't think I've used these yet. Okay, so you guys, talking to our spirit teams. Actually, can you just pull in all the spirit teams of everyone who will be watching this now and in the future so that we all get the messages that we each individually need? So with regards to JOB coming, what do you want us to know about that? Why is that a message that you wanted us to have? JOB coming. Why is that important for us to know this month? And that's basically what we're doing with the cards, is just asking for additional information. You're going to get different things that I'm going to get. What do you guys want us to know? I'm not feeling any. What do you guys want us to know about JOB coming? JOB coming. Hello. It might be a little sticky. They're not too bad, but They are kind of, yeah, they're kind of swiping together, so. Okay, there's a little chunk of them that kind of flew out right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that whole pile down because it's probably in there because they're having a hard time separating them. But let me just ask, but there's quite a few. It's quite a few. Let me just ask and see. The cards you want, are they in this little pile in front of me? Yes. Okay, are there any others in the deck you want me to pull? No. Okay. All right, so let's see what they are. I'm not gonna look at them. I'm just gonna lay them flat in front of me. And then obviously we're not gonna look at all. Oh my gosh, this is probably the most I've ever had. Okay, they were a little sticky though. All right, I'm gonna go really fast through these because I've got, there, you guys can see. Okay, so we're gonna start over here. This is the first one, okay. So do you guys want us to look at card number 1? No. Card number 2? Yes. Card number 3? No. Card number 4? No. Okay, let me just separate this so I don't get confused. Okay, we're going to look at that one, this one. We're going to get rid of 3 and 4. Okay. So now we've got these. All right, so this is card number 1 again. So let's go, what about the current card number 1? You want me to look at that one? No. Card number 2? No. Card number 3? No. Card number 4? No. Card number 5? No. So just the one, just the second one in that deck. Okay, is that the card you were trying to get out? Yes. Okay, so just one card from this deck. Yes. Okay. All right. So I guess we could keep it like this. So you guys can just look at my chin all night. Oh, let's see if there's no glare. Yeah, it might be better. Let's see. I don't know. I don't really want to look at my chin. Okay. So, ooh, it's pretty. She's pretty. Okay. What do you see? That is amazing. Now with AI, I would be surprised that this is not AI generated. I could be wrong. The deck could be older than that. Okay, so you're just looking, if you're new, you're just kind of looking to see if you have any feelings about this, anything jump out at you that might give you some messages. Look at all the animals. The things that you pay attention to might be a message to you, you know. So this is the word on here. Fear. Oh, wow. Number 16. So 1, 6 reduces to 7. Okay. So 1 plus 6 is 7. So it's a 7. Fear. I didn't expect to see that. So again, in terms of JOB, so just, what was it? Just one more bad, right? Yeah, just one more bad. Okay. Fear. 16. Okay, so this is a message for each of us, so you have to interpret what it is that it'll be helpful for you. The message: there is no need to be afraid when you believe in the incredible powers of the angels. Oh, I love it. I love it. Everyone is afraid of something. It may be a test or the fear of getting sick. Our fears are as diverse as we are. Everyone wants to run away when fear arises. However, where fear surfaces, there is something to be done. Fears are like signposts positioned on our path saying, "This way, dear human child. There is something to learn here." Oh, I love that. So don't run away if you feel anxious discomfort that is trying to stop you from doing something. Offer a prayer to the angels who accompany and guide you. You will see it works. Very cool. Okay, so what would you write down, or are you writing down? I know some people are following along, writing things down when we do these cards. It would be amazing if everybody did. Let's do it. because then you would have a nice little collection of messages. And again, it's what resonates with you, or maybe you do your own cards. You don't have to follow along with these cards. Okay, so I need to write number 7, the message number 7, and it was J-O-B coming. Okay, so I'm going to write down, let's see, what do I want to write with this? Fear. There is no need to be afraid. Okay, I think that's just like a nice little reminder. No need to be afraid. I mean, it's a nice little reminder for what's going on in the world right now and for April energy. Okay. So obviously there's, they said just stay calm, unrest will happen. I mean, you know what I mean? Trust you're supported by God. Jack is coming. Leave it behind. So, what was the other one? Oh, might wake up. I changed it to will wake up. When we did that, you'll have to watch that video. But okay, so there's no need to be afraid. Everyone's afraid of something. I do want to write down, well, I'm going to definitely write down when you believe in the incredible powers of the angels. So ask the angels for help. So when you ask for, what I'm learning in this spiritual journey and all the reading I've been doing with the channel and the community and all the cards and stuff, when you ask, then, and even in this book right here, whoops, all my stuff's falling out, I'm going to write, so when you ask, when you say a prayer or you ask, one of the things I've learned is to say, I just repeated myself, that's because I'm switching pages here. I want to make sure I'm right with the language. So you want to say something like, for the highest good of all, or for the highest and best good of all. Okay. So I'm going to write that in the corner of my book. So for the highest and best of all, for the highest and best for all. Okay. So I'm learning that anytime you write, if you say a prayer, so if we ask the angels for help this month of, just to, whatever you want to ask for, to add in at the end of your prayer for the highest and best of all. So this way you won't be interfering in people's soul contracts, karma that needs to be worked out. Just, it's a higher perspective, right? So I'm going to put that, ask the angels for help for the highest and best for all, or something like that. Okay. But I do like this way, dear human child, there is something to learn here. I love that. I'm going to write that in my book. I think I actually will write that on a different page, so I'm not going to write it right now. Okay, so there's only one card in this deck, so I'm going to kind of put that aside so I remember to write that in my book later. And let's pull the second deck. I'm going to try to not make this video too long. Okay, so, whoops. All right, the second one is Beloved, Divine Beloved Oracle. This one comes up a lot. They have us use this one quite a bit. Okay, so what do you guys want to tell us about J-O-B coming? What messages do you have for us about that? J-O-B coming. Just one more bad. Just one more bad. What do you want us to know about that? What do you have for us today? These are really sliding easy, so they should be able to find this and they should be able to get it out. No? Could be my energy. I'm a little low on energy. I've been recording quite a bit today, so. All right. Anything, you guys? Anything at all. If you don't give me one, I usually don't have to do this, but I might have to pull off the top or divide it or something. Anything at all. Okay, I'm just going to divide the deck in threes and see if I can get the message that way. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I've done this before and it actually, because usually they pop, but okay. Did we get any of the messages you want for JO becoming here? No. Is it one of the top cards at all by chance? A message you want us to have? Yes. Okay, good. Is it the top card of the right deck? Yes. Is the top card of the middle deck? No. The top card of the left deck? No. Is there more than one card you want us to have for this reading? Yes. Are there any underneath? Okay, the underneath card of the right deck? Well, that's what I asked actually before. No, I didn't. Okay, well, let's just do this one, and let me just ask. Okay, so I'm going to put that one aside. Okay, so there is an additional card you want us to have? Yes. Do you want me to shuffle? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle. So we have that one at least. Okay. What other card do you want us to have for JO becoming? Just one more bad. What? Just one more bad. Let's see if that one makes any sense. So it's that, sometimes they just pop out too. Oh, there we go. So it just flew right out. Okay, thank you. All right, let me see if the middle one. Whoa, those are really far. Really far from you. Okay. I don't usually put the computer down, but okay, so let's double check. Do you want us to read the card on the right? Yes. The one in the middle? No. And the one on the left, which is your right, my left. Okay. So this is the card that I kind of pulled out of the deck, and this is the card that popped out of the deck. So that's kind of cool. All right. So let's read the first one. So this one, it's kind of hard to show you the image first. I allow love to lead, heart. Okay. I allow love to lead. Again, this is about JO becoming. Okay, so it says, change me, divine beloved, into one who can allow love to lead my life. May I offer myself completely to the highest, so all may occur as needed. I love that. Grant me peace and contentment wherever I am. Use me for the greatest good. Okay, so what would you write down for that? I am going to write, first of all, allow love to lead. Allow love to lead. Now, if you guys haven't visited Vina from my NDE from A to Z, that's her channel, I will post it below. I highly recommend you listen to her. She's beautiful. She's had a near-death experience and she channels. Okay, so she gets messages. She always frequently has been talking about how everything, it comes from love. Love leads everything. And I love listening to her talk about that. It's so beautiful the way she talks about it. So she literally can turn any situation and see that was love. That was love. So bad things that happen to people, she can see it. She's like, now you can see why this happened, because it happened for love. Everything happens for love. And she has such a good way of connecting the dots there, and she's really teaching me a lot. So allow love to lead, meaning this JOB coming, let love take care of it. Let love take care of it. Like if I were Vina, that's probably what she would say. Okay. May I offer myself completely to the highest so that all may occur as needed, Just like we were talking about with this, asking for prayers or saying prayers. Allow for the highest and best for all so that all may occur as needed. Okay. Grant me peace and contentment wherever I am. So if that works for you, that's a nice little prayer. Use me for the greatest good. Okay? So I'm going to trust that love's going to lead this job coming situation, that it's going to come for the greatest of all of us, for the highest and best for all, which is what the card is saying, but allow love to lead it. Okay? But it also says, grant me peace. So it's saying to you, it's okay for you to be peaceful and content about where we're at right now. Okay? So allow love to lead. I'm going to put for the greatest good, for the greatest good. I'm going to say of all on there, of all, for all, you know. Okay, so I love that card. All right, love, 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 love everywhere. Here's the second one. This is this is interesting. This is the second card. Look at what? The other deck gave us the exactly same word. Just fear. So a lot of you feeling afraid right now? So a lot of people here feeling afraid because that's very unusual. We got two, just fear, both cards, fear. So raise your hand right now. How many of you are feeling afraid? You know, I release all fear. So obviously there's a large number in the community that needed to hear this. So it's okay. It's totally okay. It's best to acknowledge you're feeling fear, though, because that's how you can get to your peace and contentment. If you can acknowledge that you're feeling that, okay? Bring it up, clear it out, ask the angels to help you be more peaceful. So I invite you, divine beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. Wow. Okay. So I am going to write, I am open to the new. I like that. Because right now, man, everything is new. And everything that's going to come from what's going on right now is going to be a new experience for all of us. Everything is new right now, which is probably why a lot of people are feeling fear, because fear comes from us when we lose control and we don't know it's unpredictable. Things are, that's exactly what's happening all over the world. Things are unpredictable. We're losing control. We're like looking at one person, and obviously it's more than one person, and probably it has nothing to do with him anyways, but who's kind of looks like, they're controlling everything. So, this is just a really great opportunity right now for us to be doing our individual work. It's like the best opportunity I've ever had in 55 years, to be honest. Okay, last message for the month. Okay, keep your light. Keep your light. Now, I asked, do you want me to add shining to? Because keep your light shining. And they said no. So they just said, I put on here, didn't want to add shining. So they just spelled out, keep your light. And those are the 4 decks so they gave me 4 decks. So, okay, so I am going to write number 8. Number 8, keep your light. I'm writing too big, it's out of my box. Okay, keep your light. Okay, we have 4 decks. When I saw that tonight, being that I'm a little tired, I said, could you just give me 1 card each, please? We'll see what they do. So the first one was Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn. Sacred Destiny, 52 card deck. Okay, I don't think I've used this one. I think this is the first time. I think we got this, I'm going to say we because it's for the community. I think we got this from someone in the community. I apologize if I don't. I think this one did come from somebody in the community. So thank you. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, you guys, so what do you want us to know about keep your light? Why is that a message for April? Why is keep, maybe because people are feeling so much fear, but why is keep your light? What do you want us to know about that? What else do you want us to know about keep your light? Keep your light. These cards are beautiful. All cards are just, I don't think I found a deck that I don't like. I'll have to think about it. Like, I wonder if I have a least favorite deck. We are going to be using one that has some humor in it tonight, which I'm really glad. Whoops. Okay. So that just bounced a little bit. Let's see if that makes any difference. Okay. Oh boy. Is the card that you want us to have in front of me? Yes. Are there any others in the deck? No? Okay. So let's take a look at these. See which ones. There's 6. Okay, so 6. All right. So we're going to start over here. So that's my right, your left. Okay, so what about card number 1? You want us to read that one? No. Card number 2. Excuse me. No. Card number 3. Yes. Card number 4. No. Card number 5. No. Card number 6. Okay, so 2 and 6. No, 3 and 6. It was 3, right? Did you want us to read card number 2? No. Card number 3. So this is why I have to pull them right away. Ah, okay. Okay, so where is this deck? If I don't put these things away, I could get the decks mixed up so easily. Okay, so let's see. Pretty on the back there. Look how pretty that is. Oh, and it with the lamp, look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. With the lamp, watch. What? Are you kidding me? That is an illusion. That was cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, pretty. This is called embracing. Okay, so this is about keep your light. Embracing. Embrace the light. Let's just see what the second word is. Oh, keep your light. Action. Let's see if the lamp does anything on. That was weird, you guys, that lamp. Didn't you think that was bizarre? I mean, in a cool way. So action. Look at that. That wave just looks so real. Okay, so let's look at embracing. I guess they didn't stick to my one card request. They're like, we're talking about keep your light. We're gonna give you some guidance on that. Okay. Embracing. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Okay. I'm going to read that part. Okay. So whatever resonates with you. So the sacred landscape wants you to know. Sometimes life overflows with emotions, which can feel uncomfortable. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be a great value, perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing. Okay, we got the fear card twice. Seemingly overflowing or not flowing at all. I highly doubt that's the might be for some of you. Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times that seem murky, for your inner floodplains are being replenished. And as a result, there will be great spiritual and physical expansion. So I had written a comment, somebody had wrote, I'm really depressed, I'm feeling like I can't take this anymore. And I wrote, because I get that way too. I totally get it. I'm not feeling that way today. So I felt like I could write this. is just when I get like that, I have to keep reaching for the highest spiritual perspective of what's going on. What happens when we get depressed and we're feeling angry and we sit in that space is we're in the weeds. We're into the details a little too much, right? So that's why I like these videos. It helps me stay in the higher perspective. So remember, there is a result will be a great spiritual and physical expansion. So as spiritual beings having a human experience, we should be excited about that. Okay. Embrace all your emotions. When you do so, greater prosperity and fertility will flow into your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. Okay. That's one of the reasons, and it just happened to be this way. I didn't do it on purpose, that we're doing sacred shadows. So shadow work in the spirit circle right now just happened to come up in my intuition, just to do it. I found a book on the bookshelf by chance. And there's some people who are really nervous about doing that right now. And I get it, because it's really, stuff is overwhelming. But the more I do it, we're on week 2, we're going into week 3 next week. The more I do it, the more I realize how important it is right now. So whether you do it in the spirit circle, you do it somewhere else, because you're having the feelings now anyways. Pretend like looking at them right now while you're having them is a really great way to help dissolve them from your life permanently. So, or expand your life, I don't know, I just did a reading today about why shadow work. We read it out of the workbook we're using, and I'm going to bring it to the channel next week, because I want to bring that part of it so people can hear. So, because it's pretty amazing about why do shadow work. I'm just learning about it. That's why I'm talking about it, because I'm not an expert at all, because I'm just learning about it. Okay, so I'm going to put in my book about this. So sometimes life overflows with emotions. Okay, so I really like, what resonated with me is embrace all your emotions. Well, I do like that. Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times that seem murky, for your inner floodplains are being replenished. And as a result, there will be great spiritual and physical expansion. I'm going to write that, but that's way too much for me to write right now while you're sitting here. And it's already 37 minutes into the video. So I'm going to write that later, but I love that. Okay, action. Okay. Action. Oh, storm clouds gathering. And remember, we're talking about keep your light, right? So they're giving us some things on how to keep our light, or things they want us to be working on right now. Okay, so let's see what the sacred landscape wants you to know. A shift is coming. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Face your fear. Do it anyway. When big change is on the horizon, it's time to take action. Of course, there are times to deliberate and carefully consider your next step, but not now. Now is the time to take immediate action. Look forward with a calm, steely gaze, and then forge ahead with clarity, determination, power, and grace. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now. Even if you are not 100% certain of your decision, right now is better to make any choice than none at all. What are you going to get from that? Remember, keep your light. That's the message there. I'm going to write, a shift is coming. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Face your fear. Do it anyways. Because you know what? I think we're going to be, they're telling us to just stay calm. We might feel unrest. Trust you're supported by God. Jack is coming. I don't know what's going to be coming. I'm not a fortune teller or can see the future. But they might be telling us to be ready to stand up. Make a decision. You don't have time to hesitate and face your fears, It might just be like continue with the protests if you're joining, whatever. Maybe there's something you've been afraid of that you haven't wanted to partake in. So, okay, Akashic Truth Oracle card deck. This is the next one. They've got lots of messages for us. They have a lot of things they want to tell us for this last message for the month. Keep your light, okay? Because they have these 4 decks. Well, I guess trust you're supported by God had 6 decks. So see the 2 that had the most? Trust you're supported by God and keep your light. They had the most. Okay, so what do you guys want to tell us about keep your light? Keep your light. Okay, that one really, so one popped and I accidentally pulled another one, so I'm just going to trust that maybe that needed to come out. And any others, you guys? Let me just ask since, yeah, so that little group fell. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put these 3 and these 2. Okay, let's see what messages we have. Keep losing my... Okay, so did we grab the cards you wanted us to have? Yes. Are there any others in the deck you want me to pull? No. Okay, let's start over on the right, my right. Number 1, do you want us to read that one? Yes. Number 2? Yes. Number 3? No. Number 4? No. And number 5? Okay, so that's why that little deck fell. So you guys are giving me 3 cards? Yeah, thanks a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so 3 cards. They're not letting me off the hook tonight. It's really clear that they had some very strong messages tonight for whoever is watching, especially about the fear. And what's nice about coming, looking at the fear a little bit is now we're talking about keep your light. So they obviously have some strong messages for us. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, wolf and a moon. Okay. Resolution. So whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. It could be collectively, but it also could be something that you're dealing with. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want. Okay, that's interesting. But being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Okay. It's a good message. I think a good reminder for me is definitely resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want. I think that's an important spiritual message for me. And I do like the idea of whatever you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. So, that's a little hope, depending on what you've been feeling. Okay, the next one. Open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Oh. I'm not really feeling that one. For me, keep your light. You're being asked to open your heart to another. Well, okay, I'll watch that. So that's an April thing. So see if there's somebody I'm being asked to open our hearts to another. Let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Okay. I was trying to think like, who's they? Like, of course, my head right now always goes political. Like, who's they? Who wants what's best for me? F-45 or who is that? Oh, okay. So we've gotten this card before. You guys see the word victim mindset? You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. Okay? People from the very beginning, I'm kind of where people were, like many people who have been on the spiritual journey a lot much longer, more in depth than I've been. In the very beginning of like the last 5 months after the election, we're like, hold the light, hold the light. I'm kind of getting that more and more. Like that's just where the more I dig into this stuff and the more I work on intentions, I'm getting there. And I've done some victimhood releasing. We did that last month. So, but who needed to hear this? Who needs to hear this tonight? You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Because you can still be happy right now, even though F45 is driving us all a little nutso, right? I mean, maybe not all of us, but no comment. That's a coffee with Karen conversation. Okay. Victim mindset. I'm just going to write that in my book. I'm keeping these cards out to kind of process it later. I think I probably will just put stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness under keep your light. Okay, because that's the message we're working on. Keep your light. Okay, I have not used this deck for a while, and I'm very glad that it's come up. It's got a sense of humor to it, which I enjoy, you know, if you've been around. And can you hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed and you want to be? Because some people will be here forever, and every once in a while I'll watch somebody over and over again and think I'm subscribed and I'm not, because we're trying to get to 50,000. Yay! We're almost there. We're only like 400 away. So help us. Help us get to 50,000. If we could get to 50,000 a night, that would be amazing. Okay, so what do you guys want us to know from this deck about keep your light? I really do like this. I mean, I know it's ridiculous because I say I like every deck, but every deck is so different. But this one, it's got a little sense of humor to it, which I enjoy. So keep your light. Keep your light. What do you guys want us to know about keep your light? What do you want us to know about keep your light? Whoa, okay, that was a jumper. Let me see if they have any more than that one. Okay, did you guys want us to read that card? Yes. Are there any others in the deck that you want us to have? No. Okay, so just one and this one. Oh, sure, my most enjoyable. Just teasing. I'm really sassy tonight. Okay. Oh, cute. All right. So this is 1 + 7 is 8. So it's an 8 card. I am Galactic Starseed Blooming. So remember, this is about keep your light. I am Galactic Starseed Blooming. Okay. You know, you can always take a picture if you wanted to. When I hold the card up, you can always pause it and take a picture. Okay, so the veil has been lifted to allow you to remember your galactic mission here. I am Galactic Starseed Blooming. Our lives are born in the seeds we've planted. I am Galactic Starseed Blooming. Seeds are designed to be abundant and adaptive. I am Galactic Starseed Blooming. The right seeds always bloom when we provide the nourishment, sunlight, and water. I am Galactic Starseed Blooming. Anyone need to hear that tonight? What seeds have I planted that are ready to bloom? Allow yourself 3 nourishing actions today to allow your starseed to bloom. Should these be added to your schedule to do more regularly? Maybe right now, especially if you're feeling a lot of fear right now, this would be a really good thing to work on because you are a galactic starseed blooming. And remember, the veil has been lifted to allow you to remember your galactic mission here. We are here. We all chose to be here during this time. We all chose to be here during this time, so we just have to remember that. I know it's hard to, but okay, we have one more deck for the month of April. Elemental Oracle, another shiny one. Elemental Oracle. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to get this uploaded in time. It's 5 to 6, and it could take a while to upload. We'll see. Probably will just get under the 7 p.m. deadline. Oh, it's been one of those days. Just lots of stuff for the Spirit Circle. The Shadow program, the Sacred Shadows, it was much longer today than I had anticipated, the reading part, but I found it quite helpful. Okay, so I don't know that I've used this deck either. So this is kind of fun because I've been able to use some decks that I haven't used. This is cool because it has the silver on there. Here's the back. Okay, so the Elemental Oracle. What are the last messages you want us to have about keep your light? Keep your light. What do you want us to know? What do you want us to have? What do you want us to remember about keep your light? Okay. Keep your light. Well, okay, let's see if either one of those. Okay. All right. Either one of those cards, are those what you wanted us to? Yes. Are there any others in the deck? No. All right. What about the card on the right? Yes. And what about the card on the left? They started swinging no, and I could tell they were going to, okay, yes. Okay, so you want me to read both cards? Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. Richness. So marine life. Huh. This is a 32, so 3 plus 2 is a 5. If you've been paying attention to numbers and you see any connections, let me know. Marine life. Let's look at both of them real quick. Again, this has to do with keep your light. And this is a 1 plus 9 is 10, and then 1 plus 0 is 1. So this is a 1 card. Growth and plants. Look at that. He's got a tree growing on his head. And all those little star seeds around him are little fairies. That's awesome. Okay, let's read this book. Like I said, I have not used this yet. So I'm curious to see what marine life, what message they have in terms of keep your light. Okay, so let's see. Richness. Fertility is yours. Your wishes will be granted. There is more than one way to find a solution to a problem. Adapt to the new. That's the second time we've gotten that tonight. Adapt to the new. Yes, okay, we get it. Be open to change. Well, obviously things are changing, so. The element is water. The element is water. That makes sense. Marine life. Okay, so what did you get from that? What are you taking away from that? Fertility is yours. Your wishes will be granted. There is more than one way to find a solution to a problem. Adapt to the new. I might have I'm not ready to adapt to this new, but I'm ready to adapt to the new that's going to come from this chaotic moment of time. Okay, So growth plants, number 19. Number 19. Okay. Growth plants. Magic is in everything, everyday things. Magic is in everyday things. You can make something from nothing. Blossom. It's time. From small things, big things might grow. Begin it. You know, we had that action card too. It said take action, didn't it? Action. So we're getting that message again. We're getting that same message. This element is earth, so we have water and earth. Okay. What do you think? Did you get anything from that? All right. Well, that is it. That is the April energy, April messages that they wanted us to have. If they gave me less messages, it wouldn't take so much time, but it just does. So we'll just, I'm not going to question them. So I hope it's helpful for you, and thank you for joining me on this process. It's lovely to have anybody who wants to hang out with me and explore these messages. It's way more fun than exploring them on my own. So I very, 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 very much appreciate you being here. So have a great weekend, and I will see you soon for Coffee with Karen. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.